What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the May 2nd edition of the Bet Pro video. I'm your host, Adam Scherer. You can follow me on Twitter at ShipMyMoneyDFS. We have two NBA playoff games tonight to go along with 12 MLB games. We're going to walk through some of the best player prop bets using our Bet Pro model. If you're not familiar, this is a prop betting model that uses our DFS projections to evaluate props and give us the best prop bets that we can make across a variety of books. So we're going to walk through some of those, but first make sure that you are subscribed to the Odd Shopper YouTube channel and hit that thumbs up button below the video. It does help us out quite a bit. Now, starting with BetMGM for NBA, we have Jordan Poole under 2.5 rebounds at minus 175 tonight. He projects for 1.9 rebounds. We saw him move back to the bench in Game 7 for Golden State last game. Remains to be seen if he will start or not tonight. But either way, you're expecting him to play mid-20s in minutes. And obviously, when he's on the floor, rebounding is not his strong suit. He projects for 1.9, which gives us a 67% chance of winning, 6% expected return. The S-bet percentage is the recommended wager amount based on how likely you are to win and your expected return. In this case, we recommend wagering 7.5% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.3%. That is the SEV number. Moving over to Caesars, Kevin Love is at the top, under 9.5 points. He is highlighted in red because Jimmy Butler is questionable. Because this is an under and we have Butler projected in, we're going to ignore this one for now. Next, we have RJ Barrett, under 30.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. Similarly, he is highlighted in red because Julius Randle is questionable. We also have Randle projected in and an under on Barrett, so we're going to ignore that as well. Next is Jordan Poole. We already talked about him, but you can bet it on Caesars if that's where you are looking to place your bets. RJ Barrett, again, ignoring the under on rebounds. Bam Adebayo here, we can take this bet. Over 29.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. We have him projected for 30.4 with Jimmy Butler projected in. So if Butler plays, we like this bet. If Butler doesn't play, it looks even better because then the projection on Adebayo is going to go up. If Butler is in, we expect a 3% return here. He projects for 30.4 points plus rebounds plus assists, which gives you a 57% chance of winning. We recommend wagering 3.2% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.08%. But again, there is some added value here as well, because if Butler were to sit, then Adebayo's projection is going to go up, and this line is going to move. Now, before we move over to DraftKings and FanDuel, we are still offering a 7-day free trial of the Bet Pro model. On this graphic, it says NBA, and you may be thinking to yourself that there's not a lot of value in that because there's only 1 or 2 NBA games a night and the season's wrapping up. But it does include MLB as well. MLB is just 1 month into the season, so we know there's still plenty of games going on there. They're in the midst of their regular season. So now is actually probably the best time to sign up and take advantage of this because you are getting two sports as opposed to once NBA ends, it's going to be MLB. So take advantage of that now if you haven't already. You get access to both NBA and MLB. We think that you'll like this. We think you'll stick around. It should help you make some money and hopefully pay for itself going forward. Now moving over to DraftKings, RJ Barrett under rebounds and RJ Barrett under points plus rebounds plus assists are at the top. And again, we're ignoring those because we're waiting on the status of Julius Randle and they are unders. Jordan Poole under 2.5 rebounds. We've already talked about. Troy Brown under 2.5 rebounds at minus 120 tonight against Golden State. Brown is just a bench player for the Lakers, typically not going to get a lot of minutes in these matchups. He projects for 1.8 rebounds, which gives us a 57% chance of winning and a 5% expected return. We recommend wagering 4.7% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.17%. And finally, on FanDuel, Jared Vanderbilt, over 4.5 rebounds at minus 156. Vanderbilt has been starting for the Lakers, frequently playing 18 to 20 minutes, not playing fourth quarters, but he does still project for 6 rebounds. He's a good rebounder. That gives us a 64% chance of winning, 6% expected return. We recommend wagering 6.8% of your bankroll, and you can expect it to grow by 0.27%. Now, before we recap what we did or what we're looking to do on the NBA side, we are going to look at some of the top MLB bets across a variety of books as well. Again, if you sign up for this 7-day free trial, you're going to have access to the MLB side as well as the NBA side, so you can take advantage of that. Check it out if you haven't already. It should prove valuable for you. Now, Looking at the best bets tab here, at the top, we have Cedric Mullins over half of a total base at minus 140 on BetMGM. That gives you a 13% expected return. Willie Adames tonight in Coors Field over 1.5 total bases at plus 100 on DraftKings gives you a 13% expected return as well. On FanDuel, we have Anthony DeSclafani over 4.5 total strikeouts tonight in a difficult matchup against the Astros at plus 112. On Prize Picks, you're looking at Lars Nootbaar over half of a total base at minus 118 against Patrick Sandoval. If he's not in the lineup, then obviously that bet won't matter. Also on Prize Picks, Colton Wong against Mason Miller, a promising young pitching prospect with not a lot of experience for Oakland, over half of a total base at minus 118. On Bet Rivers, we are looking at Adley Rutschman going back to Baltimore at under 1.5 total bases tonight against Ryan Yarbrough. So again, there's a lot of MLB bets that we can take advantage of, a lot more than there are for NBA at this time of year. So check those out as well. Going back to NBA to recap what we've already talked about. But before we do that, as a reminder, if you haven't already signed up and deposited at any of the sportsbooks mentioned or listed in this video and you're looking to do so, check the pinned comment below this video. We have sign-up links, deposit bonuses for all of these books. Not only is that going to put some cash in your pocket right out of the gate, it's going to increase your ability to make money moving forward because you can shop lines effectively, take advantage of the best prices across the market, as opposed to being restricted to just betting on one or two books where you're keeping all of your money. So be sure to take advantage of those links if you haven't already. Now to recap, starting on BetMGM, we're going under 2.5 rebounds at minus 175 for Jordan Poole. On Caesars, we are going now under 41.5 points plus rebounds plus assists for Anthony Davis. We did have a different bet earlier. We were going over 29.5 points plus rebounds plus assists for Bam Adebayo. That bet is still profitable. I would still make it if you're betting on Caesars, but in the time I've been doing this video, we did get an update where Anthony Davis under 41.5 PRA at minus 119 is the best expected return that isn't revolving around questionable players on Caesars. On DraftKings, again, an update here. So earlier we had, I think, Troy Brown under 2.5 rebounds was our best bet. Now it's actually D'Angelo Russell under 5.5 assists at plus 100. So you get two bets for the price of one from DraftKings in this video. And on FanDuel, Bam Adebayo under 3.5 assists is different. We're still ignoring that, though. We're ignoring the RJ Barrett unders. And we already talked about Anthony Davis under. Now we have a Kevon Looney under 22.5 points plus rebounds plus assists at plus 100 as the best bet here. The bet that we had talked about earlier is now gone. So again, this is a benefit to signing up and taking advantage of the free trial, or if you've already signed up, just simply using the tool. This tool does update as lines update, obviously also updates as our projections change. So you'll be able to find different bets, new bets to add on throughout the day. That's all I have for you today. Good luck on your bets tonight and enjoy the games, everyone.